Yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Khaosity, and today we got us a pretty big leak slash rumor. Okay, so this rumor is from a person named Zippo, and apparently in the past he has leaked stuff about 3D Mario All-Stars and Bowser's Fury a week before the actual announcement. So apparently he's got some credibility to his name, and so we can probably expect, or with a grain of salt, we can probably expect some of the things that we're going to go over in this video to be true. Alright, but all sources will be linked in the description. If you are new, drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more Sonic related content. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it here. Alright, so I got the webpage up right here. Alright, if you want to look at this for yourself, the link will be in the description. But I already kind of skimmed through this, and there's a lot of good stuff to go over here. Alright, so this might be kind of low-key a long video, so I hope you're ready. I hope you're planning your butt and you're ready to read, man. Alright, but first of all, he talks about why he did a blog post and why he didn't go to Twitter because of all the ninnies that are on Twitter. He talks about the announcements that's already been made, so like Sonic Prime, the Lego set that Sega announced for Sonic, and where they are currently. You know, the voice actors Roger Craig Smith, Warren Graff and Ken Pontac are no longer writing. Cindy Robinson, voice of Amy, they're all leaving, and it seems like, you know, the rest of the crew is gonna go with them too. So yeah, we've been seeing that lately, and this is the first part that's like really juicy right here. Okay, Sega of America is in charge of Sonic now. All right, so it's not Sega of Japan. It's not, you know, they're not in Japan basically. He says nearly all management is being done at the Sonic Pillar in Irvine, California. They're calling the shots when it comes to games, merch, social media, etc. So literally everything. Sega of Japan is well aware of how much more popular Sonic is here in the West, so that's why they're over here. But key things to take from this is that they are not a game development studio. Okay, producers, artists, and all of that are there to ensure development on the games goes smoothly, so that, you know, they won't just be making a game blindly. They'll have some kind of direction. Development is still being done in Japan in the same studios as always. Okay, so Lizuka and Hoshino are still the stewards of the franchise, but they're doing so in the US now. Alright, those three changes alone are pretty huge, but he expects more to come out. Just a note, I've exhaustively been looking in all to this with Sega contacts. He's basically saying where he's been getting this information from. Okay, so here we go. What to expect? Well, here we are, the big one. Sega has already told investors to expect numerous Sonic announcements. We knew about that earlier in the year, or even last year. It's his 30th birthday bash, but what can we really expect? Modern Sonic is the focus. We have been blessed. If the logo wasn't that giveaway, Modern Sonic will be the focus of the anniversary. That detail is going to be extremely disappointing to a numerous amount of people. Alright, so you classic stands out there, alright? You classic stands have been literally preaching to us, saying classic is the way. Your time is done. Okay, your time is finished. I don't care. Classic is flipping gone. Let's go. Classic Sonic in the series are seen as old hat. Okay, they've been doing this since 2011. This classic thing since 2011. It's old news. All right, it's been labeled as old hat from what I understand. Classic is coming back, but was never going to be a permanent thing. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Mania was a huge success critically, and that team is immensely talented. But the thing is, Sega doesn't want the franchise being defined as a 2D sprite-based game, which makes sense. And I even think he says something about Sega not wanting to be outdid by some indie developers brought on to make a game, so that could also make sense as well. They want the games they make themselves to be the shining beacon of the franchise. Obviously they want to flex what they can do and not some other developers, for the lack of a better word. One other point is, frankly, Classic Sonic has more than been taken care of at this point. That's true. Y'all got y'all fill. There are literally hundreds of ongoing fan games being made, such as Sonic Mania, Mega Mix, Sonic Galactic, Sonic Robo Blast 2, Sonic 2 HD, etc. All the classic fan games. Sega has come out and publicly supported all these fan works. They have no need for a Mania sequel because fans are already doing those. Okay, makes sense. Another way to think about this is Dragon Ball. For any person not in the know, the classic Dragon Ball era of 84 to 89, Sonic Adventure has been commonly compared to Dragon Ball Z for that very reason. Z superseded any need for Dragon Ball, and Sega sees the same way. Makes perfect sense, honestly. Everything that he said so far. Modern has much more potential in terms of spin-offs, merch, television, comics, and you name it, which is also very true because compared to the classic Sonic merch, Modern Sonic doesn't have a lot. If you really go back and look, or just look at what's out there, is what the franchise has had at its core since 1998, and that's not changing. Prime sounds like it'll be continuing this sentiment, which is good. Thank goodness. Also, the modern cast is much bigger, it's ever growing, plenty of potential for spin-offs. Yeah, all the characters and all the different, just things that can just happen. There's just a lot more to work with. It's easy to see why they're going in this direction, and the new show will delve into this a lot more, hopefully. Okay, here's another great point. This thing is full of just pure gold. This blog post is full of pure gold. Alright, you guys ready for this? The split of 2D Sonic and 3D Sonic, a point that's been made by literally everybody. Prem literally made a whole video on splitting 2D and 3D, on splitting classic Sonic and modern Sonic. He literally made a whole video on that. I have heard from this point on that they're going back to 2D and 3D gameplay being the sole dimensions in their respective games, which it always should have been after generations, which is an extremely good thing. The past 15 years or so has had Sonic Teams games all be a hybrid, so Unleash 3D with 2D sections, Colors 2D sections, all that. This has been a hybrid of the two, but in the execution they have realized neither dimension has been used at its full potential. Okay, so by having the two games or the two styles of 2D and 3D mixed together, they're not able to bring out all of its good points. They're not able to bring out the full potential of 3D or the full potential of 2D. If they're using both, they have to focus on one formula for one game for them to be able to just execute it properly. All right, so next is Prime Time. Okay, stay with me. Let's get into the actual alleged games. All right, this is what you should be paying attention to, people. This is what you should be paying attention to right here. Okay, still with me? Let's get into the actual alleged games, at least what I can surmise from my limited knowledge. Alright, he also mentions that he has limited knowledge. Like he said earlier, he's been getting this information from some of his contacts, so he only has tidbits and he's basically gonna go off what he knows about from his information. A new Sonic collection. This one I've heard from multiple times. I don't know exactly what's in it, but it will be a celebration of 30 years of the Blue Blur, obviously, with games that haven't been in circulation for many years. Sonic Adventure, Pocket Adventure, and Sonic R all seem like likely inclusions here. Sonic Team / M2 are likely making this in tandem. If I were a betting man, I'd say this one will release in June, so we even low-key have a release date. This will not include remakes of Sonic 1 and 2, by the way. I'd expect the M2 versions of the ones included instead. Sonic 3 will also not be included for very obvious reasons. Yeah. A new Mario Sonic game. I honestly don't care about these anymore. The best one out there is Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games, or not at the Winter Olympic Games on DS. So yeah, that's the only one I play, and that's the only one I really care about. So a new 2D Sonic. This one I've heard the least about. Lizuka, Daddy Zook, alluded to this one last year, but I would bet money that this is coming rather soon as well. It's a game with the modern cast. Okay, so basically something like Sonic Advance or Sonic Rush is a game with the modern cast, so I think a return to Sonic Advance / Rush, like I said, to the Advance / Rush formula is what we're getting here. Summer Fall is pretty much certain. Who is developing it? I'm not sure, but to be perfectly honest, I have a hunch that Dimps is developing this title, as their schedule is strangely empty at the moment. So context clues, looking at the details. I like it. I know they're a controversial developer among many Sonic fans, but I will blame their weaker titles on Sega's lack of oversight rather than Dimps themselves. They're an extremely talented and diverse developer in the variety of games they make, so I'm confident that they can make a great Sonic game again, if it is them developing it. Alright, so this makes perfect sense because obviously they've had some bad games like like low-key Generations 3DS or even Lost World 3DS. But they've also had some bangers like Colors DS, Sonic Rush, the Advanced Trilogy. Like those were some bangers, bro. Those are some good games. All right. But anyway, on to the next point. The next 3D Sonic game. Okay, so this is a big one. This is a make it or break it title for many people, including myself. Okay, including myself. And it's easy to understand why. I'll do the best I can to elaborate on what I've heard. What he knows is that this is not a boost game. Thank goodness. Sega has realized that they've done all they can with the formula, so this is allegedly a return to more of an adventure-style traditional platformer, which is seen as having much more long-term potential. Full 3D, no hybrid nonsense here. Full 3D environments, features the return of the spin dash, and character upgrades. There are more playable characters. Oh, we are getting blessed here today. We are being fed so much right now. There are more playable characters than just Sonic. I wasn't given specifics of those that were going to be included, or those who are going to be there, playable characters. But Tails, Knuckles, Shadow all seem like valid possibilities, bro. If this is true, okay, like the rest of this could literally be false. If this 3D Sonic game is true, oh my goodness, it'll be the first game conceptualized by the Sonic Pillar in the US, so the first game by this new American-based team that they got going on in California. Sega CS2 and R&D has had a number of new hires post Forces, so a bunch of new developers from the ones from Forces. So a number of new devs involved are brand new to the series. Sonic Team is literally nothing more than just a brand name now. No idea if it'll be in the marketing or not. The game will be cross-gen. It should be on every console under the sun. And a holiday 2020 release is still on track, last I heard. However, given the very obvious circumstances around the world, there's still a chance it may slip into 2022, which we've talked about before. It may happen. They're willing to give this game all the time it needs. This game is not a tie-in with the movies at all. Paramount is doing their own thing with Sonic, which is also good, because I honestly did not want the movie to tie in with the games. I kind of did not like that happening. Alright, so a lot of the information here is really good. Alright, so like an adventure style game, fully 3D, return spin dash, playable characters, new developers, no tie-in to the movie, cross-gen, so it should be on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PC. Like it should be a quality game. Basically, it should be a pretty top tier quality game that we haven't had in a while. Alright, so cameos and guest appearances. Sonic will apparently appear in a bunch of games coming this year. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, that already came out. We already know about that. I don't know what other games are, but I have a prediction that one of them will be a guest appearance in Sega's new Super Monkey Ball game. That series will celebrate its 20th anniversary this year, so I expect a pretty big push from that one as well. Alright, that's kind of cool to know, because I actually like Super Monkey Ball, but I just really don't talk about it. It's a good game, like, don't get me wrong, I like it. So seeing a crossover of Sonic in that would be kind of cool, not gonna lie. When is it all getting revealed? One last tidbit I have is that they're planning some sort of game reveal as we speak. Alright, this is important. It should be a digital presentation. It should be, obviously, COVID. Similar to what was planned last year, although given the tenuous state of things, a press release drop is also a possibility. My guess is that this will air from between the next few weeks and the end of March. We should go over at least a good bit of what he laid out. We seem due, I can speak, for a reveal here pretty soon. So I'm in the belief that we may be mere days away from something substantial. Okay, so if anything, like I said, this guy is somewhat credible. He leaked Bowser's Fury and 3D All-Stars, so there might be some truth to this. If this is the case, though, we'd expect something probably in like the next 3 weeks, if it's apparently mere days away. Some final thoughts. My personal opinion on this year is simple. cautious optimism, as you should always be when it comes to a rumor or leak. This is all not confirmed information, so take it with a grain of salt. I think there's a lot to be potentially excited about, but this franchise has frankly burned me far more than I care to count. So I'm definitely going to be taking the cautious approach here, obviously. I would advise my dear readers to do the same. If you got this far, thank you for taking the time to swing on and read all of this. I greatly appreciate you taking your time out of your day to hear me go rambling on. Editorials are not usually something I do, and this is a new format for me, but I felt like this is the best way to communicate with my current schedule. And that is the end of the article. So key things to take away here. This guy is a credible leaker, okay? Sonic Prime, all that we already know about. We already know about all that. Sonic Prime, the Lego stuff. We know about the voice actors getting terminated. We know about Sega of America is in charge of Sonic now, so not just Sonic Team or Sega of Japan. Modern Sonic has a focus, so no classic Sonic, thank God. The split of 2D and 3D, so fully 3D games and fully 2D games apart from each other. Potential collection. Now this, I'm not sure what they should be doing for this, because if this is true, then it should honestly be like a boost collection. I'm not gonna lie, because like, come on now, Unleashed, Colors, and Generations, that needs to happen. Y'all need to get that on collection, but y'all need to have it like upscaled for, you know, new hardware, like basically remasters is what we're asking for. If it's a collection, it needs to be remasters. It can't be that Sonic Adventure BS where y'all just took the game, put it on the PS3, I think. Yeah, the PS3 with them purple borders. The same thing on PC. You have to get a mod on PC to get rid of them borders. But yeah, hopefully they actually do like put forth the effort in making the game look good on newer hardware and having it run better. Because if you'd have put Sonic Unleashed, Generations, and Colors on the PS5, load times wouldn't even exist. Alright, load times would not be a thing. So yeah, a new Mario Sonic Olympics title. I don't really care about that. Mario Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games for the DS is it's the best title out there. I don't care. Fight me. A new 2D Sonic, so a new Sonic Advance, Sonic Rush type game. Completely 2D. Completely 2D, but you know, with modern aspects added to it. So it's not like a classic game, but it's, you know, it's a 2D game. It's inspired by classic, you know, momentum-based gameplay. The next 3D Sonic game, apparently it's an adventure style game, no boost, full 3D, multiple characters, character upgrades. It has new developers different from the ones from Forces. It will be cross-gen, so like PS4, PS5, and it could get delayed to 2022. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's a lot to take in. Not gonna lie, that's a lot to take in. And I'm going on 20 minutes here on Audacity, so we're gonna go ahead and end this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Definitely leave a comment because I'm really trying to talk about this down there. All right. But like I said before, if you're new to the channel, drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel. We're on our way to 300 subscribers. And yeah. Also, let me know if you even made it to this video or if you skipped to this part of the video. Let me know if when the next Sonic game comes out, whenever that happens. Would you guys like me to stream it or do a let's play? I was thinking of streaming it, but I'm leaning towards a let's play. But let me know what you guys think. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.